You can't come inside! Stranger danger! Stranger danger!
Hey, I'm no stranger. I'm a friend of your dad and you're on April.
Yeah? Prove it.
We painted the fortress when we were young. I signed my name on the wall next to your dad's. My name's River Knox.
So what? Tell my dad that I'm not coming back.
Okay, sure. I just wanted to check to make sure you're safe.
Hey, wait.
Yes?
Can you stay here a little longer? I already read all the comic books in here.
Why don't you go back to your father?
No. 0 chance.
A bear might come and eat you.
That's stupid. Bears are more afraid of you than you are of them. It's more likely that you're gonna get struck by lightning. You're stupid.
Okay. I forgot he's the son of a hunter. Why do you refuse to leave the stand?
I'm protesting hunting. I don't want fluffy foxes to die, and I think bears should eat honey in peace. I'm a vegan.
There's a lot to unpack here.
Are you laughing at me?
No. Being vegan is great for this planet. But so is hunting.
Planet? I just want a pet deer. And hug
I don't
them.
think you should do that either. So, vegan, huh? What's your favorite food?
Chicken nugget. Don't laugh. My dad says it's not real meat.
Where's your
anyway.
mom?
Probably in heaven. With the fluffy fox as my dad.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I bet she is great. The best. My dad told me about his friend River, and his mother also died when he was born, but he grew up to be a badass stunt double. Is that
I think
you?
so. So Noah talks about me. What else did he say?
He talks a lot about you and summers you spent together with Auntie April. He made me this scavenger map with riddles to find some treasures like you used to do. But I know it's just part of this sneaky plan to get me to come
Can I
out
see
of
the
it.
map?
I'll give you the map if you make me a promise.
Okay, I promise.
Solve all the riddles and come tell me what you
Your
found.
dad wouldn't be happy about that. I think the riddles are meant for you.
You promise.
Okay. Okay, I will.
The first riddle is in the chest below the tree. And one more thing. If you see Cinnamon Sky, don't shoot her, or I will hate you forever.
Cinnamon Sky?
It's my friend. Red fox with black stripes. Hey, can you take a picture of her for me? I want to know how she's doing.
That sounds like a very rare melanistic fox. Are you sure it wasn't mud?
Yes, I'm sure. I've seen her 100 times.
Okay. We'll find her. See you later, Timothy.
Toothless nature is weeping with ashy tears. We were overcome with our worst fears. When he arrived, we were praying for River, because everything he touched started to wither.
April, you there?
Listening?
Timothy's safe. He's hiding out in our old fortress.
Oh, thank you so much. I was getting worried.
You have a lot to thank me for.
Listen, the only way I can reach you is by a walkie-talkie. I have to handle the disease situation with a little help of science.
Wait, what do you do for a living? Are you a biological researcher?
Oh, no, I'm a vet, but I have friends who test in laboratories.
A vet? Wow, I had no idea.
Well, you wouldn't, since we haven't heard from you since last summer you were here. I know everything about your stunt double career from your grandfather.
Yeah, he's quite the fan. And, I'm sorry, April. After I left the valley, my father was strict about cutting contact with everyone.
Great excuse. It doesn't matter now. We have more important issues at our hands. I need you to take water samples from various drinking sources. Could you do that for me?
Sure. Anything to help my grandfather's business.
Thank you. Contact me from the lodge again when you are done. I will have further requests.
to die because my foot is stuck. My guardian angel leaves me whispering good luck. Choo-choo, she cried. Choo-choo, I died.
You were right, April. Timothy is a lot to handle. This kid is completely...
Completely what?
Sorry. You're probably trying to reach someone else.
I don't think so, River. I'm trying to reach you.
Noah.
Now I've heard some rumors that you're so bored, you've ended up taking up a child scavenger hunt. How desperate are you?
I'm sorry. I know you're only trying to get him out of the stand. I only solved the first part, though. I'll stop right away.
I don't think so. You will have to solve all of them. You said you only solved the first one? I will make sure to replace the next ones with something more worthy of your time.
Noah, I apologize. All right, I don't want to ruin any plans you had for Timothy, all right? So just... Don't be like this.
I'm not joking. You started this, and now you're gonna finish it.
No, I don't. All right, I have to take care of my grandfather's business. I don't have time for this.
You and your grandfather are on such a high horse you don't even see the ground. You think you're so much better than me?
I don't think I follow.
I offered to take care of your grandfather's business and he refused. Now you're here?
Noah, I've seen the traps. Have you lost your mind? I would be absolutely shocked if my grandfather hadn't refused the offer.
I use traps, so what? It hurts the animal, so what? We both kill them anyways.
What? Causing unnecessary pain to the animal is something completely different.
How is it different from when you place a wrong shot? You just let it bleed out alone because it's too hard to track down.
If I ever place such a shot, I always track the animal so that I can end its suffering.
Yeah, sure. You can lie to yourself, but not to me. Just shut up and solve the riddle. Then you'll see that you and I are not that different afterwards.
I told you, I'm not doing it.
You should. Do you remember the mystery basement in your grandfather's lodge? I have the key. I'll give it to you if you solve the riddles. And then you can preach about hunting to me.
How did you get that key?
Let's just say I was trying to steal clients from your grandfather, but I ended up with something more interesting.
What the hell, Noah?
Just solve the riddle.
Ah, so now you're not just a poacher, huh? You're also a thief. Noah! Hey! What have I gotten into?
You've discovered Nez Perce Valley mountain habitat. The beauty and magnitude of the world is etched into rocky memory within ridge area where not one, but many find themselves becoming sheep fanatics, witnessing extraordinary mountain goat climbers and bighorn sheep in their rugged habitat. You've discovered Nez Perce Valley swamp habitat. Prepare to stick your feet in swamp vegetation and abundant water. This habitat is a home for many waterfowl animals, like diving and dabbling ducks, as well as geese. Many venture here to hunt moose. Their size may lead you to believe that they are an easy animal to locate, but they tend to be good at vanishing between marshes. You've discovered Nez Perce Valley Highland Forest habitat. Thick woodlands are the best defense for animals, as well as a challenge for hunters. Highland forests in the Nez Perce Valley host a plethora of wildlife, including dangerous black bears and wolves. You've discovered Nez Perce Valley lowland habitat. These areas offer a vast amount of ponderosa pines, which serve as great bedding covers for animals, along with patches of sagebrush where mule deer can feed. The scarcity of predators allows herbivores, such as whitetails, to flourish. Yet lowlands still provide shelter for silent beasts of prey, such as red foxes.
thank your River Almighty, but I am safe when I stand here as I smile brightly. Because what may seem like heavy rain is just gravity to the Seine.
Are you getting nostalgic?
So you found the photo? Hardly nostalgic. It was one of the worst days of my life.
Kids break bones. It wasn't that horrible.
I don't care for broken bones. But being there alone for a few hours, screaming for help, relying on my sister and friend to come looking for me, but you never came?
I'm sorry, Noah. I was just a kid.
I know. I just want to remind you that your actions have consequences. And speaking of consequences, aren't you afraid of the disease? The fact that you're selling bad meat to restaurants?
You know the meat I sell gets government inspection.
But are they testing it thoroughly, even for this new disease?
The disease hasn't been confirmed by any medical resources yet. I'll worry when it becomes real.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
When did he become such a jerk? It's Cinnamon Sky. She is real. I have to tell Timothy. What is this supposed to mean, Noah?
Solve the last riddle. I honestly wasn't expecting you to, but congratulations.
What does my mother have to do with this?
What do you know about her?
Not much. You know neither my grandfather nor father speak of her.
That'll change here pretty quick.
Let's just stop this stupid game.
But you already finished it. Expect the key in your mailbox. Let me know what you think about me afterwards.
Dear River, my stay here feels very ambiguous. I'm sad I can't be with you, but at the same time I feel closer to you than I ever have. Do you remember when Noah started to compare himself to you and always wanted to be better? I feel like I should have behaved differently. Explain to him that comparing yourself to others won't bring you happiness. Remembering those times brings me great sadness. Drawing about these painful days has been very cathartic. Your loving Grandpa, Wallace. Summer 2010. This year, Wallace and River were about to meet someone special. It's a newborn fawn. Name him.
Hollywood.
Sometimes the best part of hunting does not involve killing. Why Hollywood?
I'm moving there next year. It's a new beginning for both me and him.
Sometimes River would visit during fall to wait for the best hunting season. It was River's first golden moose. He couldn't contain his happiness.
Noah! I got him!
But some people turn sour when faced with another's happiness.
You're lucky your grandfather lets you hunt.
Don't worry, your dad will let you soon enough. Then we'll hunt together.
Dad says he couldn't shoot a duck if it sat on his nose.
Timothy, are you there?
Have you solved all the riddles?
Yes.
So you found the secret treasure?
Not really. After a while, your father contacted me and he changed some of the riddles for me. I think he was just making fun of me by wasting my time.
Ugh, you're useless.
Well, if you're so smart, then why don't you solve it yourself?
I have better stuff to do.
Yeah, sure. And by doing better stuff, you missed seeing Cinnamon Sky.
What? You saw her?
That's right,
Where?
at the Wild Bluff Bridge. Do you want to track her with me?
No.
Because, you know, tracking her on your own could be pretty dangerous.
I am staying here. Now leave.
Okay. Sheesh. I hope he'll at least call his father. Hit me up with the next request.
Okay, yes, wait. Quiet, Webster. Oh, dear God.
Everything okay?
Yes, I just have here one very spoiled dog for observation, and he reacts to your voice every time.
Really? What's his name? Pupster?
Yes.
Pupster! Hi there! Who's a good boy?
Please, stop it. Now I have to calm him down. Thanks for that. Well, talking about excited dogs, I will need samples from the animal's eating zone for testing.
Are you just making this up to punish me for getting Pupster excited?
No, I'm not.
Okay then, you can expect the most gourmet samples from the area.
I'm not going to be the one eating them, but thanks.
Hey, it's River. Did the results come back?
Yes, and nothing was outside of the norm. We're on the right track. But we need more if we want to stop the rumors. Biological analysis of the actual flesh to check for any kind of anomalies.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm no madam. And you're older than me.
It just feels like you're my superior.
I'm sorry. I just need this to end. Quickly. The rumor got way out of hand. But I feel less helpless with you here.
At your service. How's Pupster?
Don't even ask. I let him out of his kennel yesterday to get some energy out, and he went right for my walkie-talkie to find where your voice disappeared. Now my walkie-talkie is slightly chewed up.
Hey, at least it's working.
After you get the samples, it will take a while to get the results, but I will keep you in the loop.
Dear River, I'm planning my escape. Not really, but I do imagine myself next to you in the valley, and it helps me get through some of the harder days here. I am getting better, though. Maybe in a week or two I'll be able to return back. In this comic story, I decided to draw the day that changed everything when you stopped visiting. I haven't witnessed it firsthand, but I've heard of it from many points of view, and this is how I think it went down. We've never really talked about it, and I feel like we should. I miss you terribly. Your loving grandfather, Wallace. People sometimes ask me what went wrong with Noah. But I don't believe people can go wrong. We change, grow up with pain, some with more pain than they can handle.
Help! River! April!
And that can fester and become something darker and more dangerous.
What are you doing?
None of your concern.
I don't know what you're trying to prove, but you won't shoot shit at night. Besides the fact you can't shoot, don't have a hunting tag, and this is definitely not a legal hunting hour.
You snitch on me to Dad, and I'll never talk to you again.
At that moment, they both knew something huge would happen that night. They just didn't know exactly what. After passing several cold hours, Noah finally sees his chance. And in that moment, his desire to prove himself reached its terrible peak.
Yes!
It's going to be okay. I'm calling for help. Please, I need immediate assistance. I'm sorry he hurt you.
Little did Noah know how many consequences this would trigger, like his father blaming the wrong person and reaching out to Richard.
Already that your father-in-law acts like a glorified ranger and involves your son in hunting, but his bragging has now caused my Noah to...
Wait! Involves River with what?
And now the secret about hunting that was kept for 8 years was revealed.
I had one condition, one for my son staying here. Absolutely no hunting!
I'm an adult. I can make my own decisions.
I'll call you an adult when you pay your own rent and taxes. While you live under my roof, you will listen to me!
What seemed like a terrible ending.
Your phone magically erased all the contacts again?
River. Nurse Ellen was helping me with it, but she said she doesn't know how these old-fashioned phones work. It was just a very long pause.
River, I have bad news and good news.
What? Popster died?
Oh, no. He's safe. His owner already picked him up. I almost contemplated giving him the walkie-talkie as a parting gift.
Ah, but then...
Reams. Only Pupster likes it.
Pretend like I didn't hear that. All right, hit me with the good news.
I have all the test results. All the animals are negative. There's no weird virus spreading.
Oh, that's great. Okay, now on with the bad news.
Noah finally contacted me. He congratulated me on the test results, which I already let circulate, and he sent me some coordinates.
And?
I don't know, River. I have a bad feeling about this location.
Just send it to me. I'll check it out.
Thanks. Please be careful.
I always am.
April. By the time you read this, you already know the disease was a hoax. Well done, Sherlock. What you don't know is that I started it. That's right. Close your mouth, please. You decided to side with that old Wallace instead of your brother. I need money just like everyone else, but how am I supposed to earn a steady income when that miserable old geezer is hogging all the contacts? He clearly is not healthy enough to continue, but instead of asking me for help or giving me his business, he collapses, ends up in the hospital, and calls his useless grandson. So what do? You just take River's side like you always do. I've ruined this area's reputation for a while, so what? I'm happy knowing Wallace lost some income too. Don't ever contact me or my son again. You're good for nothing, brother.
You there, April?
Yeah, what did you find? A message written in blood to leave him alone? Wait, really?
Well, it wasn't written in blood, but he admitted that he spread the hoax to ruin my grandfather's business. And he kind of doesn't want you to contact him again. Ever again. April, are you okay? April? Are you crying?
Hell no. That idiot won't get rid of me, ever. He's my stupid brother, and that will never change. Seems like I have to handle this in person.
So you're coming here? April?